Last week on Trope RPG.
Military base Foxtrot 7 has gone dark. Suspected ambush and hostage situation. In this game, your characters can, and it seems like will die. A man, he's at the edge of his life. He has no skin.
Where's your skin, brother?
You see it.
Oh, it's there?
Yeah.
Oh.
You were in an intense firefight. One of them lifts an RPG, aims right at the middle, and fires.
Head under the sand.
How are you making that hole?
With my head's next strength.
An
Okay.
adrenaline of 7.
4.
Demi, you slam your head into the ground. Your bone brace on your neck cracks.
Okay.
You are paralyzed from the neck down. You all explode as it and shattered across. Demi, can you please give me your character sheet?
Not like
Blown apart. Your new character,
Oh my goodness.
a terrified recruit, and immediately is taking fire from everybody there.
Good luck, brother!
One of the men starts shooting at the sand, and then you just see his skin all depart from his body as it just leaves, completely degloving his entire form and landing as he goes, ow! On the edge of the dunes, in silhouette, you see a humanoid figure as it rises out of the sand. Its head, a single long tube right up to the sky.
It's goddamn 2-bit.
Welcome back to Trope RPG, where chaotic comedians roleplay through your favorite movie genres. This is episode 2 of Stalker. Welcome back, everybody. How are we doing? Oh, Demi.
That's okay.
Demi.
No, it's fine.
Your character died.
Yeah, I don't really
Broke all his
know.
bones and then snapped her neck and then got buried their head under sand.
I don't really know what good he was gonna be at any point, you
Yeah.
know? He didn't seem to have his or anyone else's best interest.
Didn't bring any bombs.
No.
But your new character sounds very exciting.
Yes, my new character is a terrified recruit.
His name?
It's Private Slime Parade. Beautiful. I was panicked because I thought you were going to ask me what his name was before,
was.
so I was like,
About to.
So,
Can I ask Demi, is there anyone waiting at home for like Coco?
for Coco?
Bobo?
Yeah,
Sorry, Bobo.
Bobo clean,
Is there
fantastic.
Is there someone like sitting with Bobo's picture? How are they like notified of his death?
Mama, where is Papa? When will he be coming home?
I'm so sorry. The letter has come from the government.
Good news, I hope. I could not wait to play with a kite with Papa again in the yard. I love him so much, Mama. When will I see him again? I want a piggyback, or as we call it, a Frenchie back.
Oh, Zuta Lord.
That's heartbreaking.
That's heartbreaking.
I was informed in the break that it's actually 11 secret herbs and spices.
I was going to tell you at the time, but I was like, don't ruin the flow.
Yeah,
I think
we all had
every
that-
single person at this table
Yeah,
was like,
ooh,
but I
no.
thought,
And that's yes
Yeah,
ending.
fuck these guys. There's 7 if we
Well,
want.
it's okay because now you can all seamlessly watch me integrate a correction.
You know what's great? You only said that under that there wasn't a 7th.
Yes, so I'm
but
still
there
going.
can be there can be an 8th. You just don't know what the 7th one is.
Yeah.
If you've got 8, 9, 10, and 11, you don't have 7.
It's just
There's no plot hole here.
No,
Don't write in the comments about
so
plot
if
holes.
in the first episode, if you commented something, you've embarrassed
you
yourself.
feel like a real fool.
You've embarrassed
You're gonna
yourself.
feel like a real fool.
Oh, the comments under this video are going to be crazy.
I hope they say I look like
KFC
Ray
heads.
O'Leary again.
Yeah. I hope so.
I get that a little
Tom,
bit.
you get
And
Ray
it's
O'Leary.
handsome.
How do you feel about Ron don't feel good?
Feel good.
Yeah, he feel good.
Yeah.
I love his voice.
Thank you.
I love his voice.
I love that I could change my name halfway through. Yeah.
Very few get that experience.
Yeah.
Do we all think that your characters know Slime Parade? I feel like you've worked with Slime Parade in the past.
I think there's
he's your
different
guy.
dynamics.
There's different
Yes.
dynamics. And yeah, we can discover
Do you want to see him?
Let's do
It's
it.
going to be.
Yeah, I've been training. I've been training him up
find
to be
out.
the next strongman.
We return to this desert. We see the sun going down, all of you driving in the car to get away from the battle site, to get towards your evacuation spot. We see Slime Parade. You're in the front of the car driving it.
Private slime.
All of you. Private Slime
That
Parade.
sounds like an awesome party.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Is this a public slime?
I'm living in my own private slime parade.
I will say that all the 3 of you are sitting on the laps of your inflatable versions of yourselves.
Nice.
Oh!
I like this.
What are you doing in the car ride?
I'm staring at the back of Private Slime Parade's head saying, I don't have to talk to him. You can't make me talk to him.
I guess I'm scared, right? I'm still just scared.
You can play however you want.
Oh, by the way, Private Slime Parade is huge.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Give us a physical description. Give us a quick physical description.
Huge.
Yeah.
And I think probably. He's the reason that he got so huge is because he was made fun of for his beauty mark.
Okay.
All through school, people were like, "Girls have them," and I'm like, "It's a mole." It's a mole. It's not a beauty mark. It's a mole.
I do love you saying that just then, dressed as Austin Powers, taken as a clip. Wonderful.
And when you say huge, do you just mean like scaled up, or?
I think he's Reacher type. I think.
Oh
Reacher
yeah,
type.
massive.
Yeah, but not Tom Cruise Reacher.
Right. The
He's-
shortest man in the universe.
The shortest man in the universe playing the biggest man of all time.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that wide shot.
Shouldn't have.
There's a wide shot in that movie.
But you're also like rumbling in this armored car.
Yep.
It's like pocked full of bullet holes. It is quiet. It's cold. You can see that the hostage that you rescued. He started gibbering in stringing some sentences together as you were leaving, but he's sort of gone back to rocking. He's in the very back of the car.
I think if anyone's going to talk to him, it's you.
Yeah, I'll go do my butterfly kisses one more time. Anyone have some fire or incense?
Bobo woulda. Bobo sure woulda.
God.
Yeah, we should have looted his corpse. Shouldn't have just left it with the broken neck hanging out of the sand.
Can I get you make an athletics roll, and this is going to be an 18.
Athletics.
Oh, sorry, adrenaline.
Adrenaline. You need 18.
Someone's playing D&D.
Shut up!
Uh-oh.
18.
18. Okay, so none of you see he has got perfect control of his muscles, and you're squeezing your tear ducts tight shut because you feel the immense loss of Bobo Clean Fantastic, but you've got too much of a macho presentation.
I know, yeah, all that tear duct training came in handy at the gym.
Tear duct day.
Yeah, I tied little weights, 7 kilo weights to my eyes and just like, "Ugh!"
Put on Marley.
Put on Molly.
On the Peloton.
Maybe.
Cover myself in onions, chopped onions.
What was that?
I was gonna say, maybe we all go round the Jeep and we say our favorite memory with Bobo. Make sure that he just doesn't die head down ass up with us not remembering the best thing about him.
Well, head down, ass up. That is the way he liked to fuck.
I salute so hard I cracked the windshield.
And also, like, because are they driving away and leaving Bobo's corpse?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would just I think the silhouette of Bobo with his ass completely up in the air and an entirely broken neck, and probably one of his eyes fell out.
Yeah.
That's what you see as the silhouette as they're driving away.
Yeah. And you almost the soundtrack of the movie here is just like a lone French horn, just doing that salute.
Yeah, well, that's him, the gas escaping from his body to his ass. I say, he might be gone, but not forgotten. And let me tell you something. And from my pocket, what I swiped was one lone firecracker, a tiny grocery store firecracker. I go, when I found out who the hell made him break all his bones when he jumped out of that helicopter, and also who made him make such stupid choices.
Well, let's not blame Bobo.
No, it wasn't Bobo.
It was...
What?
You
We shoved this up their ass. What
Oh,
were you
yeah,
gonna say?
I was gonna say, I think it was the goddamn tube head.
Now, we read about them tube heads back at base camp. Awful creatures. I thought it was a myth.
Well, the myth or no myth, I saw a man's tube head reach for the sky on the top of a dune, no doubt.
Before we go on and kill these goddamn motherfuckers that killed Coco, I want to get
Bobo.
I'm so sorry, I can't bring
His name was Bobo.
That's a beautiful nickname you had for Bobo.
Yeah, that's right.
You know grief does terrible things.
My mind's crazy. You all look like Doritos to me right now. I can't see straight. I want to get one thing clear if we're going to be working together.
Which we
Is
are.
going to have to
We already
apologize.
are and have been.
I point to Private Slime Parade. I go, you're going to have to apologize.
For what?
You know goddamn what, Private.
I'm sorry.
Say what was for.
See what for?
What did I do? Do you know what he's talking about?
Killed my goddamn wife, Private.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
The fact that you don't even remember it makes me even angrier.
Yeah.
It was an accident at base camp.
She was very small, and I didn't see her sitting in that chair, and I was very tired, so I just sat down.
Exactly. Yeah, when she was serving her at the canteen, she didn't realize that she was serving a bazooka and not a chicken dinner. It wasn't her fault, goddammit! It was a supply issue!
Just to clarify before the thing, you were serving her dinner. She was behind you. You had a bazooka. You sat down and then said, "Here's your dinner," and fired a bazooka.
Yeah.
Just want to get it really clear what occurred.
Yeah.
Of course, it looks like a classic mistake. But I feel some ill intentions towards my wife, Margaret. My late wife.
Not me? Are you mad at her?
Your wife, Margaret,
What do
was
you mean?
sleeping with every private and sergeant in the goddamn Southern Hemisphere.
Gruber, you son of a bitch! And I lunge at him.
As you lunge at him, we'll cut to an ad.
Does not pick up that I was trying to sit on her to kill her.
Sorry, I did not.
I love Mark's like, I'll save this. I'll rescue this one, everybody.
Demi's telling another boring story about a time she sat down.
I didn't pick up on that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
As you're driving, you lunge. You're going for each other.
Yeah.
In what way are you lunging? You just like going like muscle.
Are you driving?
No.
I go for your tear ducts.
Okay.
And I know that you've been straining so hard, so I come for like a two-handed Sherlock Holmes.
All right. Well, this is gonna be an adrenaline versus adrenaline.
Fuck!
Yeah.
That's not great. What's your adrenaline? You got quite good adrenaline, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Would you say yours first?
60.
One.
You go to clap his tear ducts. His tear ducts fully punch out at your hands and deflect them out. They smack into the roof of the car.
Guys, Bobo wouldn't want this.
As you say, Bobo wouldn't want this. The car runs
no.
out, and as you get out of the car, you see behind you, there's a bullet hole that seems to have hit your petrol tank, and your gas has run out way earlier than you thought, and you're going to have to hoof it on foot to get to your evacuation site. You also know that you're going to struggle to carry all of your heaviest weapons with you. So what are you taking with you into the desert?
We only get to take one, I imagine. That's a real shame.
Well, I still have my notebook. I open it up and I add 4 numbers.
Why is that?
Well, I've been thinking. I turn to everybody. I've been thinking. I think I need more spices.
7's not enough, is
Seven's
it?
not
Yeah.
enough. 11 feels right. In fact, and I get a little bit of the plastic from the blow-ups, and I say, I found my 7th right here.
I get a bit
charred
of plastic from the blow-ups.
So you get some.
The blow-up dolls.
Yes, exactly.
I thought you meant the explosions.
I thought you meant that
Oh,
too.
no. Well, I wouldn't call explosives blow-ups.
That's why
I guess because
I was confused.
I guess because I'm not 7 years old.
I'll get some plastic from the blow-up. Shiny blow-up.
Plastic from
I can't help myself from doing the blow-ups.
No, from the blow-up dolls, which were in the previous episode.
You peel and you peel away some of the plastic.
Which person?
Which person? Is it yourself? That's fucked up.
No.
Well, there's one we won't need.
I'll do Coco Bobo. It's what Coco Bobo.
As you pull a little plastic, it just.
I salute again so hard I knock off the what's it called? The side mirror. Damn it.
Well, I pick up because I used all my.
Yeah.
I used all my.
The Gatling
ammo.
guns are done.
Yeah, so I pick up my last item that I have, which is my gigantic knife gun.
Yes.
Which is the size of a thoroughbred poodle.
Can I ask, a gun that shoots knives or a knife that?
No, it's a knife that has a barrel at the end of it, and it has one shot.
Oh my god.
It's only got one strong shot.
Got one.
Yeah, it's only got one
Fantastic.
big strong shot.
You've got your final Rubik's cube. Yep. Is there anything that Private Slime Parade is going to take?
Is there?
You also see your water canteen. Bullet holes, no water in it.
Oh, come on.
You could use it as a flute.
I use it. I'm going to take my new flute.
Yes.
You could make some nice music out of that, brother.
Yeah, if we run
There's
into that.
this like canteen.
We got a bard.
opera.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
okay?
that is what I take.
Okay, great.
You know who loved
and
flute
I-
music?
Who?
My ex-wife, Margaret, you son of a bitch.
As you like all struggling not to just fall. Okay.
Yep.
Can you roll it? No, roll it.
I go,
You
no.
hold yourself back.
Yeah, or
I
I'm
just,
back.
I just, as I see you coming for me, I just like sit down on the ground and then I roll onto my back and then I show my belly.
4 times the size of me as well.
It's huge, yeah.
Goddamn, you know we can't resist rubbing that bell when you pop it out.
After you spend a little bit of time rubbing his belly, you wander into towards the direction across your coordinates into the night of the desert. You know that it's getting cold. It's dark. It's hard to navigate here without the light. You stumble into an oasis that will make a perfect campsite for you at night.
Methinks this would make a perfect oasis. Okay, campsite for the night, fellas.
Okay.
Do you immediately start setting up a little camp?
Wait, I lick the air to see if there's been anyone around.
Give me a tactics.
I would love
Oh,
that.
that's a tactics of 1. That was so good.
This is to see how good you set up your campsite.
I think your quote, like on a t-shirt, should be
It's a 4, but that's it.
Okay.
That's pretty good, I reckon.
I reckon too. That's okay. So,
We'll say as you start to set up the camp, it's taking you a little bit of time to get the fire going. You see a sort of like a desert fowl bird, some kind of like
Vulture?
vulture, let's say, as it sort of takes flight across and it lands. You know that you've spotted it, you've tasted it in the air. This is a creature here, something perhaps to sustain you.
Oh, we get to eat the bird?
It flies off.
No, I jump. I jump hard and try and grab the bird.
Give me an adrenaline of
With
4.
nothing but my mitts.
6.
Yeah, you grabbed an eagle out of the air. You managed to. Oh, you eat it?
No, just to strip its feathers off.
Oh, very
Okay,
good.
you've got your mouth full of feathers.
Yeah.
You set up a camp.
Yes.
You can't help but feel, as all of you are sort of resting, taking off like the stuff that you've been carrying, just relaxing for a moment,
I take off all my clothes.
and you take a dip into the little oasis, then pool.
Yeah, and that's also how I sleep. So.
As you're floating face up in the
Yeah.
water,
Not face down.
as you're floating face down the water,
Yeah.
you get a strange sense
Oh, no.
that you're being watched. There's sort of the hairs in the back of your neck standing up. It's just like this uncanny feeling. Is there anything you'd like to
Hey
do?
guys. Hold on. Flip. Hey guys.
My God, you're hung like a fucking donkey.
you know who would have loved that? My dead wife, Margaret.
That's the biggest cock I've ever seen in the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, she did enjoy it. But guys, I had something to say. I feel like, do you ever get the feeling like you're being watched?
I do.
All the time.
I feel that right now.
I mean, I really feel seen, but I feel like somebody's here, somebody around. Why don't you talk to them instead?
You want me to talk? Where do you think they are?
No, them.
Oh, them.
I'm nervous.
Could I try and like use my? I'm going to say my kind of skill is I've learnt the vibration ways of the Buddhist monastery of Buddhism.
Yeah.
And
You're
so I
really
can
hitting
use that
like
in many
there's a
different ways.
dune vibe.
Yeah, very Dune vibes.
Yeah.
So I kind of try that vibrating technique I did before, but this time I vibrate at a slightly different frequency, and I try and like feel the.
It's sort of like an echolocation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Through
beautiful.
sound. So like
a submarine, Mr. Wayne.
Oh.
Nipple! I hate this nipple. Nipple!
That's a good reference.
Great reference.
Okay, so I vibrated it.
So you trying to use some echolocation. Can you give me? This is going to be a That's So Crazy It Just Might Work. This is going to be a That's So Crazy. Actually, I'm going to say because you've done this, I'll say, and this is a rule we're coming up with for That's So Crazy. I think the first time you do something, that's so crazy.
okay.
The second time you do something, I'm going to say that's a tactic.
It's a tactic.
Like that's not that
so-
crazy. We know this works.
Oh, okay. So you see, in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is gonna get his fucking dick hard. He's gonna love it when I do the same sort of skills. Like I'm like a barbarian. I'm not saying D&D, but you want me to just be like, okay, I go. I use like sonar that way.
No, you're still doing the vibration.
Okay, I'll do the vibration.
But we know this works in the world, so give me a tactics
Okay.
of give me a tactics of 6, just to get a perimeter.
Shit, 2.
2.
Yeah.
You're starting to vibrate. You managed to get a good you could tell if someone was 5 feet away from you. You reckon you could tell from the vibrations that you're doing.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you're not getting a lot here.
Yeah.
You're vibrating. There's nothing. Nothing's happening.
Well, something about Colonel Sanders is that his eyes face different ways. like a horse might.
Like a prey animal.
Yes. And so I'm using.
Do you see black in the middle?
Exactly.
Is
I
it
have
just there, just there. Right. Okay.
They
Cool.
face different ways, and they are loopy, like no, and trying to scan the environment for anything untoward or anything worm-like or tube-like.
You climb a tree.
Sure.
Can you and like spread out, and you're sort of like doing this fan around using your like split vision.
Yeah.
Can you give
Buckeye.
me a tactics of 6?
Beautiful. 4. Fuck.
Nothing.
Are we to imagine you now with a horse head?
I imagine Colonel Sanders pointing out sideways.
I am.
Okay.
Colonel Sanders.
I will say we've tried a few things. You know you have to settle down for the night. You can't keep going all night unless you do want to stay up all night. But do you want to bed down and set people to do watches here? Are you waiting? Are you trying to vibrate? Are you?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Are you
Well,
trying to
first-
set up any defenses, traps?
Well, first I think I'll go, hello!
That almost worked. That was that close to work, because if they replied, we'd know they were there.
The trap I set up. I said everyone,
You can all go to sleep if you want. I'm not the boss of you.
No.
I'm not your mom.
We'll go to bed, yeah.
but I bury myself under the sand, right at the entrance of the camp.
Completely.
No, just with my eyes.
Okay.
Your eyes?
Just my eyes kind of popping out. So it looks like it's like a sand thing, and there's just two.
Just 2 eyes, top of your head pointing out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like that.
All right. So you'll take a rest.
Yeah.
You'll like go to
We'll
go to
top
sleep.
and
You camp
tail.
down.
Top and tail.
And you're just waiting. You're just waiting.
Yeah.
Can I lean over to Rando?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rando.
Yeah, oh, so
Sorry. Oh my god.
I just got to sleep, son of a bitch.
You got to sleep in 4 seconds flat.
I have a very clear mind.
That's amazing.
Studied in the monastery. Buddhism.
I apologize for wait. You can go back to sleep.
No, I'd love to hear what my friend has to say.
I couldn't help but notice you keep attacking the prophet. Now, I think you gotta respect the decision of that military court. It was an accident, you with the wife. With your wife, I just want peace amongst the team.
I want peace too. But it's tough when you go your entire life looking to feel good. And then,
I know.
And then something crazy like your wife being sat on by a big baby with a fat dick.
I know.
And you don't feel very good.
No, they don't teach that in basic training. They don't teach how to process that. But Rondo, forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is for you.
Okay, as you're saying this, just as a reminder, you're like the hostage that you rescued. He's like completely out in the open, just like sitting by the edge of the
Oh,
water.
sorry,
still,
did we
like,
not
rocking
mention
back
that?
and forth.
Oh, okay.
what
We
did-
go get him and we kind of like do a little spooning.
You
sort of
squish
thing.
in
He's a
between
little-
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but stop, top and tail. So
Are
I'm
you,
at the.
you're having this conversation over his neck.
Yeah.
When we're playing telephone, we're going, can you tell Colonel Sanders that I said?
And every time he goes back down, he's like, they killed all of them. Everybody died. Who's that?
Yes, of course.
Very good, very good.
Okay.
Okay, I think Slime Parade just sleeps like, you know, when a baby has its knees like right up against its like the side of its body, kind of like a frog lying down.
Oh yes.
Maybe
yes.
with a thumb.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, a little thumb in the mouth.
A little thumb in the mouth.
As your little sucking the thumb in the mouth.
Completely naked still.
Can I try one thing just as we're sleeping? I'd like to just kind of put the hostages, like maybe if his foot's up against me, I put it to my chest because the technique in the Buddhist monastery is that if he can feel my slow heartbeat, maybe over the night he might get chilled out and be able to talk some fucking sense to
He
me.
put his foot.
Because I want to get his pulse and I'm trying to like match pulse like polyrhythms. Like two drummers, like Chad Smith and Ian Pace when they did the modern
All
drumming
right,
festival.
I will say you can use it. That's so crazy, just my work. I'm gonna give you just a 4 for this.
A 4?
Yeah.
God damn it, Tommy
Just
needs a new pair of fucking boots. 17.
17.
Beautiful.
You realize this. You have this crystalline moment of this teaching moment. It was a time when you were in immense pain training in this Buddhist temple, and you had a trainer slow their heartbeat down to match yours.
I said, show off.
And it removed all pain and fear from your body for a split second, and you're able to bestow that upon the sausage now. And he goes,
Did you say sausage?
Yeah, I heard sausage too.
Somebody say sausage!
I come out of the sand, excited for the promise of meat.
I wake up, eyes, sausage.
Where the meat to?
he says, sausage. He says, sausage.
Sausage.
My name is Sausage.
Private sausage.
My name's Peter Sausage. My name's Peter Sausage. I'm not a military man. I'm a politician. I'm a diplomat. I was sent here. I was sent here to see what the conditions were, but they were experimenting.
Sorry, see what the what was?
The conditions were, but they had found alien life. There's a being out there, an extraterrestrial that has technology beyond belief.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's seen you.
Oh.
It's seen what you can do.
Oh.
It must be hunting you. It must be around right now.
Sergeant, pork and fennel.
No, I'm a civilian.
Oh, right.
You hear a sound of a car, like stop outside of this oasis. You hear, and then stumbling forward, rushing into the light. With the car behind them, you see the man who pushed the red button to eject you out of your drop plane earlier. It is
Commander Crimson.
Is Commander Crimson.
Can I salute so hard I tear a hole in the tent?
In fact, you didn't even see him. You felt his presence. You tasted his presence on the air. You sliced your way out of the tent, and as it sort of like the tent falls,
I somersault through the cut first. I jump through, roll over, and get my knife gun out. Yeah.
And what do you two do?
I still have this man's foot against my chest, so I stand up and I hang and donk his head on the ground. I just hold it to keep him calm.
He's unconscious.
Oh,
You donked his head against the ground.
I can't do anything about that now.
I haven't really realised that there's any change in the situation, so I begin darning the tent hole.
Great.
I'll say he's only lightly concussed. It seems like it knocked him out for a moment. His eyes whapping open, just because of to honour the amount you're able to slow your own heartbeat down. The commander, he goes to salute back. A stump. He's missing a hand. He goes, "Dang it!"
Use your other hand.
What? That would be goddamn un-American. As he wanders up, he goes, "I think it's still following us. I dropped in when I saw the firefight that you had, but it seems I've been pursued by some sort of crazy being. I believe it might be close, following me. Still, I might have led it towards you. What's that? Listen." And we cut to an ad break. Oh! And we return.
I look at Crimson in the eye and go, "Crimson, what was the wedding present you got me and my wife Margaret 3 years ago?"
Like I could ever forget. It was the chair she died in, you son of a bitch.
He's clean. I thought for a second Conehead may have taken Crimson's body.
No. They might have taken my hand as some sort of grim trophy, but I still have my mind.
Unless, before he died, Conehead got that one question out of him.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, right.
Commander,
Of course.
what was my third spice on my list of spices?
Third spice?
And I hold the book close.
It would be salt, you son of a bitch.
He's clean.
Any other tests?
Yeah, Commander. What kind of liquid do my hives secrete?
Why, it's pus, you disgusting man.
It was blood, but it is also pus, so I'll let that slide.
All right, it's clean.
Private.
What is your favourite colour?
Fuck you. Fuck you, you squirmy little bastard.
That's the Crimson I know and love.
But where the hell is Bobo Clean Fantastic?
Well,
Where's my man? Where's my...
He's right here.
No.
And I hold up the cracker.
No. Did you know him? Did you know him? No, what's this?
she's just very sensitive.
Why are you crying so much?
I like him.
You like him? Did you meet him? They like him?
Private Slime's an empath, you son of a bitch.
God damn
Do
it!
not trigger him. Bobo.
Bobo's dead, god damn it!
Bobo's dead. And I salute so goddamn hard that I dislocate my shoulder.
Okay, electively.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, what if it's not sound? What if it's not sight? What if this creature smells?
Like what? What would he smell like, do you think?
And as you ask that, you see a ripple just. He goes, wait, nobody make any smells. As you see
I tighten my cheeks. Well, I tighten my cheeks so hard.
So the embouchure becomes even.
Yes, it's like an absolute fucking pinhole.
Yeah.
So I don't fart.
That's going to be an adrenaline of 2. You have
Yeah,
command over your
sick.
body. Just don't roll a 1.
Boom, 12.
Your butthole has never been tighter for a consecutive season.
Oh, yeah.
Demi, what does your character do to avoid making any smells?
Oh, to make any covers.
What does Slime Parade do?
I guess covers his big penis.
His big smelly
No, don't do that.
Because it's so well.
Like some pheromonal stuff.
It's got yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like loose urethra, I suppose.
Okay, so you're trying to save yourself.
So what so I sort of pinch it closed.
Okay, can you give me an athletics of 2?
You're just shaking your head at me.
Don't hide your face when you say that.
I'd also love
Look
to
at the
say,
camera.
yeah.
Say that you have a loose urethra.
But yeah, give me an adrenaline of 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. 1.
1.
Oh, no,
You
stop.
piss yourself.
Yes.
Okay, you two. What are you doing to remove your smells? Colonel, you have some delightful smells.
Oh, shit.
In that tin can that you brought.
My spices.
You start shaking.
I quickly undo the lid
Yeah.
and I toss them over my shoulder.
Oh, can I say, as
please.
that happens, as they're in the air, I have an idea, and I do we have any more of the blow up things? Are they still?
If you have
with
your
us?
Rubik's Cube, you
Yeah.
can use your Rubik's Cube.
All right, I go, this is my last one, and I buff it at the ground,
And
and,
it-
I try and catch all the spices on the fake.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, the fakies.
I'm gonna say this. This is so intuitive. I'm gonna say the roll to avoid you two getting detected by this creature is not needed. But for you to save Private Slime Parade with this gambit, who has pissed himself, made quite a urinary smell.
And it stinks. What'd you eat the last 2 days?
Well, no, I did. Remember, my canteen is all fucked up. I had no water.
Yeah, but what have you been
It
eating?
stinks like horse feed.
Oh, what have I been? Did you say horse feed?
Horse. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I've been eating horse feed and asparagus.
Why?
Private Slime's a
I tried to stop her, but that little bastard, once he gets into the horse feed,
Yeah.
there's no stopping
Every
the
time-
goblin.
Okay,
Every
so
time-
as you smell this horse asparagus piss fill the air, you chuck your 11 and spice, or the 7 that you've captured, as spice on your shoulder. You create this. Can you do a combined roll of a 16 using tactics together?
11.
2.
You. There's a moment.
Great idea.
There's a moment where the sand bump circles around these inflatables. It emerges from the ground. As you see now in the darkness, this worm-like head, a muscular body, and then it looks at you, and it just puts its arm down, and you see a little electrical spark, and it attaches to your body. I'm going to need This is going to be, I'm gonna say, an explosion for you to avoid this explosion.
Okay, and what do you want me to do?
I'm gonna ask for, you're gonna need to roll a 6 on that 6-sided dice.
Before you roll this, can I just ask, would you feel bad
Yeah.
if you killed Demi's character for a second time?
Not at all. Not at all.
Not at all. She
Watch
keeps
rootin'
pissing
tootin'
herself.
revenge. I fucking die. We won't stop. This is relentless. The murder lust.
You can do this.
4.
4. Your skin leaps
No.
from your body.
Oh
As it-
man. Oh.
And you do have some time while you are still living to act. And you see this creature in front of you.
Yep.
What are you doing in
Alright.
Slime Parade's last moment?
So it's what part of it's attached to me? The
It used some sort of electrical pulse that fired a net onto your body that it was like near invisible. It's almost like, using like tooth floss like wires that attached around your body, and then
Okay.
rocketed away with extreme purchase, making minute slices into your body to remove your skin.
Yeah, Hellraiser cuts. Yeah.
Hellraiser cuts. You are now like de-skinned, but standing there, still alive for moments. Body screaming in pain.
Yep.
But you might be able to do something to help your friends in this final moment, or anything you want to do.
And how big is the Monte?
He's about the same size as you.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to go over there, and I'm going to be like, sorry, guys, and bye, love you. And I'm going to run up to it and give it the hardest bear hug I possibly can.
Oh my god.
And I'm huge.
Okay, can you give me a sacrifice yourself roll of 4?
Oh, shit, okay. 19.
19. Okay.
What a sacrifice.
The in this moment of tension, as you all just watch his skin be flung from his body, and you take him up, you grab this alien creature and lift him up and start this insane bear hug as the blood sort of falls from your body.
Yep.
Your muscles rippling. You can see in full musculature as this creature just
Can we jump in that
is
jeep?
struggling. What do you want to do? Yeah.
Can we jump in that jeep and haul?
You just want to run away.
Well, there was one thing I was going to do,
please,
because
please.
during all of this, I've climbed up one of those very tall trees.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah. However you want to leverage this sacrificial moment, you can do.
And I am going to body slam! And I jump down to try and slam the creature.
Just from the sky, almost like from a dot, just like.
Yeah.
Cool. Give me an adrenaline of because of that sacrifice. Just don't hit a 1. Give me a 2.
12.
12.
One
You
and
fully
two.
clothesline. You fully clothesline this monster as it shoots a weapon at you from the sky that looks like this intensely small spinning disc that expands outward that goes to chop you in half, and you manage to dodge it in midair and manage to just absolutely WWE slam this creature to the ground. What are you two doing?
I'm just in awe.
That's pretty cool, eh?
I run towards it, and I'm inspired by this person I hate. I'm like, ah! And I just go to try and bear hug as well, because I'm like, this is like.
Oh, it's like a group hug sort of situation.
I've got it now. I would say in a bit of a headlock situation with my arms.
Yeah, I'll say if you're all piling onto this creature, I'm going to say a similar thing, just don't hit a 1 on that adrenaline.
I'm rolling a 4 though. It's a 4.
It's a 4. Are they going to roll again?
Roll again.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. With a 6, you get on there, you get grab onto one of its arms as it and it seems to pull out a sort of long thin blade as it comes out from underneath it, Assassin's Creed style, but all jagged and strange exotic blade as it tries to plunge it up underneath your neck, but your companions all managing to hold it back, hold it down. You see its face seemingly have some sort of strange mask around it with lots of sort of rotating teeth. What do you do, Colonel Sanders?
Well, I use my eyes to.
You're really lizard-like.
Yes. A Sanders man is very perceptive, and I before I go for the hopefully a very hurting blow, I'd like to see if he has any weak spots now that my teammates
have all going to go. You sort of stand over him to fully observe, to take in.
And my eyes are going up,
turning your head to the side like an animal that's trying to get both on it. Cool. Give me a tactics. Give me a tactics of again, just don't hit a 1.
16, baby.
16. You see
weak spot?
its weak spots. You're trying to see its arm. It seems very high. Insane technology.
I ain't never seen this before.
As it's just it seems to be triggering what appears to be an explosive as it moves its hand over, and you can see its hand starting to move towards an explosive, and it's keying in a combination, knowing that all of you are around it. It seems like it's threatening to explode itself.
I do a powerfully salute it, knowing how strong I am at this, to just break it before that even happens.
Sure. You go to try and destroy its tech. Give me an adrenaline. Give me an adrenaline seed, because you dislocated this arm. Consequences.
The law is that I popped it back in, but if you would like...
Sure, you popped it. You dislocated it and popped it back in.
Yeah, so it's...
We're going to see how... And that's
tender.
Phenomenally, if you dislocate something, you have to be a little careful not to immediately do it again.
Yeah. And also, as you're feeling it's tender, you're like, tenders.
Tenders.
Crispy.
Not just... what bonus? And then I was like, not now.
Hit him in the breast!
Give me a 6.
9. Oh, I know, 6.
6.
Exactly.
Just on. You managed to grab his hand and pull it away as it. And it seemingly you have this creature pinned down.
Am I dead?
You are fading. You're fading.
Okay.
Do you have any last words as you sort of collapse away? As you know you've allowed them to significantly take this advantage.
Yeah.
What are your final words as you bleed
Well,
out?
I think I'm gonna be like, well, I think it's time for me to do what I do best. And I sit on it.
You sit on it, so you're starting to die.
Yeah.
But you will have it, like, you can have this conversation, this tender moment as this creature struggling underneath you. What are you all doing?
Private, something I want to say before you kill this beast the way you killed my wife.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I held so much against you. It's just that I was fond of her. But now I realize how simple it could have been, and it may have taken a few herbs and spices to see that. I do a big wink.
Yeah.
If that's not too sloppy a phrase to use.
No, it's beautiful.
But go peacefully, sweet prince.
And I say,
Private, I'm sorry I tried to change the narrative about you sitting on the woman. And turn it into a bazooka chicken dinner situation.
That's okay.
That was wrong of me.
That's all right.
It's bad improv 101. And I wasn't listening or partaking. I apologize for that.
And as he's fading, you say anything, Colonel? Do you say anything to him as you?
My last work might be in the sand. But see,
It was just a list of 7 spices. You've got them written down.
that collection took 40 years.
Jesus Christ.
Listen. Seeing you go from boy to man, that's my last work now. And I salute again.
And what part of me do you hit with this?
I let you go peacefully, like when you hit roadkill.
It's a mercy kill.
It's a mercy kill.
Yeah, in the temple.
Yeah, in the temple,
Yeah.
straight here, and a mercy kill before
Okay.
like the pain gets
Yeah,
And
I just
we-
go, bye-bye.
and then we guide the creature up your ass, right?
Yeah.
You sit on
Try
it?
to?
Yeah.
Can I get a group athletics roll?
Do I have to?
Adrenaline.
Silly goose.
Do I need to roll it?
Unfortunately, you've died.
Yeah, I'm dead.
What do you need?
3.
4.
18.
Oh, yes,
That's a
Smoky.
19.
No.
As this creature muscle just managed to.
But is it all together?
No, I needed to, or each of you to beat him, as it just, as it comes up and it goes, and it lunges at you as it takes you into a grapple.
Knife gun!
You try to shoot.
I pull the knife gun out, I put it right in front of me,
Grabs the knife.
and I pull the trigger.
As it flies off, it'll say that this can be a tactics of 3.
3!
3. As it tries to disarm you to grab your gun, instead you sever all of its fingers as they land into the ground, and it goes. And it starts to like activate its explosives. You see at this point the general who's been bleeding out goes, "You get that? Oh shit, it's up!" It's just been like watching the entire thing. Just goes, "Not on my life, not another one!" And he jumps onto it, and as it's on the ground trying to play his explosives off, he lands on top of it to cover the explosion. He goes, "You better kill this fucking thing if it's not dead by the time I'm..." And it explodes. Can I get each of you to roll an explosions roll? Sure. I need you to beat a 4.
Cool, I got a 4.
I got a 4.
I got a 3.
Only roll up to 4!
Whatever, dude.
You fucking asshole!
You see your colonel, he lifts his arm up just in one time with his stump, and he gives a salute, and he is eviscerated into the air. You two manage to cower behind the trees as it suddenly ignites. You, who almost want to save another one of your like respected comrades, reach out just in time to try and save him, and you take an explosion, full blast to the face. It blows you back. You're covered in sort of like burns and embers as you stand up. Severe sort of internal damage, still weathering through it. You see, as the sort of dust settles, you see the alien. It is destroyed. It is eviscerated. Seeming like maybe you've done it.
That's a short season.
And you hear crawling from the bushes. You hear the hostage goes, "You killed that. It's not over.
Oh, you are fucking kidding me!
You go and you grab him, you pick him up.
What are you talking about? Cut it with this bullshit. Say something. Stop crying. We've all got trauma.
It's not over. It's not over. That was just a small one, you fools. You idiots.
My man has lost a lot of blood and skin.
And that'll be the end of episode 2 of Stalker.
On the next episode of Trope RPG.
You have no weapons on you.
I got no
What sort of-
spices now.
You've got no spices.
Unfortunately, you'll never be at a regular grocery store ever.
How do we defeat these bastards?
They've been here for the longest time.
You know what I was thinking about? What happens if I put salt and pepper with a bunch of shit?
The patriotic thing to do is to save sausage.
No, go on.
There's
I was
aliens.
listening. There's aliens.
Yeah, say it.
There's aliens around.
Yeah, and what were they doing?
They are
Hunting
hunting
around
for
for the stone.
stone.
They're made out of stone.
They're made out of stone. And they're
Carved in the walls.